Ooh. Okay, there you go. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna bring the girls in. We have a very good day ahead of us today. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the girls in. Hey, good morning. I didn't know y'all was up on here. I was over here scratching my ears. And I'm finna eat some bacon. With that being said, let me bring the girls up in here real quick. See where we at. Mm, I look fat. And that's okay, honey. That's my karma for talking about Lizzo in the way that I have been. Welcome, good morning, and welcome. Welcome, good morning, and good morning, and welcome. Welcome, and good morning, and good morning, and welcome. Welcome, and good morning, and good morning, and welcome. Welcome, and good morning, and good morning, and welcome. Welcome, bitch. Lord, I don't know where that came from. Hello, darlings. Good morning. Hey, Robin. Hey, Keeper. What up, Ashley, over there on YouTube? What's good, Kids by Row? Authors of Emotions. What's popping? What's good, Danielle? Facebook, you're queuing up, but I really, really love the filter on Facebook today. It's making that green pop and making that purple pop off my lips. Like I want to pop off in your mouth sometimes. Good morning, yo. Good morning, Tessies. Good morning, Stenna. Stenna in the building, West Side. You already know. Good morning, Diamond. Lord. Okay, Diamond is out of control. Diamond wants to suck my dick really bad. Okay, like real bad. I don't know what it is. She showed up at the meet and greet in Atlanta and in front of all these white people. She want to sit up here and say, "I'ma suck your dick." Bitch, I wouldn't have it any other way. Shout out to you, Diamond. What's up, Maisha? I miss you, and I know that you're doing well. Nikki in the building, Chocolate Too Rich. And Jade, what's popping? What's good? Good morning. My name is Boots. I am the hip hop oracle, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things. And based on that energy, I'm able to accurately, everybody in the comments say accurately foreshadow the future for you. I am a celebrity tarot card reader, but today and every day at 11 o'clock a.m., I am at your disposal. If you want to guarantee me answering your question on this live video, go to www.spiritsquad.org/tip jar. And today we have available yes or no questions, quick readings, 3-month readings, 6-month readings, and reading deluxe. And text message readings are available right now. And that's when I will actually text your phone either a video or a voice audio message of your reading with the cards that I pulled for the collective that day. Okay. Now let's just keep in mind, if you enter in your information incorrectly and I text the wrong number, that's not on us, that's on you. You have to be patient because I'm not always going to be going back and re-administering work that I've already done when people are lined up to get the work in the right way and they are in order. Okay, does that make sense? So just a couple of damn, I must be talking about somebody because I started coughing. Just a couple of housekeeping things really quickly. When you purchase something on my website, I know that they go fast. I know things that sell very quickly on my website. Please make sure your information is correct and accurate, okay? Because if it's not, it's going to take us at least about a week to get back to your concern in customer service if it is not a valid concern. Now, also, using customer service, they don't know witchcraft. My customer service does not know the answer to your reading questions. They cannot provide you clarity on something that was read and may or may not have come to pass. That's my job. And in order to get to me, you don't use customer service. You have to book another reading. Okay. Some people want to use customer service because the energies of the reality have shifted and the course of the reading is taking a different direction because of their decisions. And they want to know why. And you use a customer service like, Boost, this didn't happen. They can't help you with that. They're going to refund your customer service and then they'll, bring it back to bullshit when you book another reading. Does that make sense? Can I get a thumbs up if you guys understand? Just a couple of housekeeping things, okay? Okay. Also, if you purchase a spell on my website, you download the spell right then. Nothing is shipped to your house. It's the next page over. And sometimes you might click out of the browser or something like that. So they email you a link that is good for 24 hours. Okay. So there should be no reason that you're using customer service for something that you paid for that's downloadable on my website. Now, I will say this too. Some people be lying. Some people pretend like they haven't gotten something from me because they do know I am a very generous spirit and they utilize customer service so that they can get a handout from me. And 9 times out of 10, I will oblige them, especially if they escalated to the banking side of things. But this year, I haven't had to do that at all because I got a good lawyer and a good accountant that you will meet on the Boots advisory team. But today, I have someone extremely special for you to meet after I get done with this housekeeping stuff. And I'll show y'all what I worked on in the studio last night. So just make sure you use customer service the right way. Okay. I am at the head of the empire here, but goes through me, and I'm dealing with thousands and thousands of people a day. I did a updated client list, and I have 12,782 clients that are registered on my website to get readings from me. Thank you so fucking much. And you guys are keeping me blessed and abundant and things of that nature. But imagine, 100 people complaining and 500 readings yet to be done, and they're complaining about things that they didn't do accurately. Make sure that you're doing your part. I will always do my part for you. It is not my desire to harbor coins if you're not getting your service rendered, but it is not my job to get it right. It's my job to read it, and 9 times out of 10 I get it right. Okay. Just so that we all are on one accord. Now, shout out to all of my Boots advisors. We dropped my mother Gwen. We dropped who's a spiritual life coach. We dropped my hypnotist and my manager Keisha. So if you are interested in hypnotism to get some things out of your past life or your trauma that you've been going through since childhood, she can help you with that. I introduced you to Sierra and Latia. Sierra is a makeup artist. Latia is a gastrologist. But today I get to introduce you to my gay mother. No, my mother is not gay, not the mother that you met. We will explain, if you haven't seen the series Pose, it does a pretty accurate job of depicting the gay relations that you have coming up in the LGBT community. We adopt each other and we show each other the ropes of the community. And it trickled down from up north down south, and she is indeed my gay mother. She's a real girl though. And sometimes when she be with me, people get confused because she embraces androgyny in a way that I do, but it's very reflected in her persona. She is a intimacy doula, okay, and she has this very, very unique ability not only to read you and advise you using your solar plexus and your anahata chakra. And if I'm talking to somebody, I know what I'm talking about, but she has this ability to make you feel loved even though you don't know her. She was extremely pivotal in my career, and I'll explain that a little bit later as to why I love her very fucking much, and it is my honor and pleasure to share her with you. But I ain't gonna share her with you right now. Y'all gotta listen to this track, bitch. Go shopping at the store. My store is still open. Oh, and last housekeeping thing too. My store was in transition last month. Okay, I'm about to say last year. Last year, that store made me over $100,000. Anyway, last month, they were in transition, moving locations in the city of Charlotte. 3 orders did not get completed, and those orders are on me. Okay, so I got you guys covered. I sent you an email if you did qualify for that. Thank you for being patient with me. Again, it is not my desire to keep you waiting or anything like that. I knew they were transitioning. I just thought they had everything already taken care of, and it's okay. It wasn't a misunderstanding. Nobody got fired or anything like that. And my customers are pretty lenient. They just want to know what that shit is. Just like I want to know what my goddamn rug is that Zeta told me to motherfucking purchase from this bootleg ass rug website. I've been waiting 3 months for the goddamn rug, and I'm ready to damn decorate my goddamn beach room, and the rug still ain't here yet. Shout out to everybody who commented on the beach room. Yes, that is an actual room in my home. It's like a sandbox room. I don't know where I got the idea from. Maybe it was me still trying to maintain my youth as I feel like I'm getting older and might be having a quarter life crisis. But it is a room full of sand, and I plan on decorating it very nicely. Everybody keeps telling me to use like leather furniture and beach furniture, and I'm definitely going to do that. But I want a big white plush couch. And I know that might be the antithesis of sand, right? Right. And so like every time you like get on the couch, you're gonna have to brush it off like a little dust on the side or something. But I want a big white plush couch. Can I have a big white plush couch with like an aquarium in the back? Like that's what I kind of want. And I want like a rock wall. Like, I mean, there's so many ideas floating around, but we'll see exactly what we're gonna do. But that is an actual room in my home. My goal is to make it a famous room, okay? And nobody's ever gonna be in there but me and you and y'all this way. And then this girl had the gay audacity to ask me. This is an invitation only with no plus ones. Okay, ain't nobody coming to my motherfucking house. I ain't telling no motherfucking to my motherfucking house. Ain't nobody telling no motherfucking to my motherfucking house. Now, that's what's not going down. Okay, now I will have a squad representative come. You know what I'm saying? That's one person in the city of Charlotte or otherwise that can come and represent the energy of squad. I did it during New Year's, but she left before I had to beat my old best friend ass. Her name was Beta. Her name is Beta, is Beta, and she's Beta, but bad bitch is what she is. I mean, she came and she saw it and she conquered and she was at the big house, but the big house wasn't done. But my office is almost done. I just got to get that rug that Zeta Phi Beta, whatever her name is, told me to get Aqua and her children Hector and Oscar. That rug ain't here. I need this shit hang up, and you know what I'm saying. And then the whole beach room need to be done. And then the last room in my house need to be done is a big kid guest room with like arcades and like basketballs and the old school retro Super Nintendo in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? It's like I really just want to have thematic rooms, and every room has its color. And I sleep in the blackest room of all, my bedroom. Okay, black as your vagina is because it hasn't been bequeathed. But I'm not talking about vagina. I got somebody for that. That is lovely, Lavo, and I'll introduce her in a minute. bitch. She is not your ordinary hoe. She ain't no hoe at all. If you call my mother hoe, I'll beat your ass. With that being said, I think I'm warmed up. I'm gonna take some nibbles of some bacon while y'all listen to this song I did in the studio last night. Again, it is a rough draft, so please do not take this as the final version. We are still working on it. This is called Toronto. I'll be right back.
I only flew to Toronto once, and I only flew because I thought it was love. But you had a girlfriend the whole time. Wow, and my
wait a minute, Corlin, you coming up here in the wrong way, in the wrong fashion. I'm sitting up here trying to show y'all some new music, and you sitting up here soliciting my audience to get a reading from you. You're a bitch because you too bitch ass to actually generate your own audience and try to rip off the audience of the baddest bitch. You look like you need a haircut. Matter of fact, you look like you need the hair washed. That's what it looked like. And those bootleg knockoff dollar store Ray-Ban glasses you got on with a perched lip, get your ass the fuck up out of here, bitch, if you ever come back. Like I said before, I was really interrupted by somebody trying to solicit my clientele. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna book you. Bye, girl. I'm gonna play this song again. It's called Toronto. I'll be right back.
I only flew to Toronto once, and I only flew because I thought it was love. But you had a girlfriend the whole time. Wow, and my Montclair shades, I can't get back now. Montclair, Burberry, Gucci, you like to put me through it. Toxic, you said you were. What's your line when you would abuse me? Dumb bitch would call my phone with your phone and got into it, baby. I paid the first one. Your name, her name is tattooed. Wow. Can I get my designer back now? I only Toronto because the night was love, but you play me like a drum play love. Well, I dream that way you call it love. I only Toronto for you, and I make sure that you so she good. Watch this fucking apply on me. Can I get my Montclair back, please?
Yeah, I know you never did my shit. Put your ass out the bag, and I beat your ass. I wait, beat your ass in mad late. I'm taking your fucking shit while I'm paying for everything, and I'm like, fuck that. You did not expect me to fuck that. Didn't want to hurt my baby. The whole time your lady is fucking pregnant, and I'm paying for apartments in the motherfucking pandemic. Please,
can I get my designer back now?
Because the money was love, but you play me like a drum play love. But I bring my way, call it love. I only do it so I can afford you, but I make sure that you so she good. Watch they fucking your side of me. I bring my way, call it love. I only do it so I can afford you, but I make sure that you so she good. Watch they fucking your side of me.
Can I get my Montclair? I loved you, I did. And you played me again and again and again. I thought we were best friends. Shit. But you used me at least. Can I get my designer back, please? Can I get my designer back now? I only do the right so and I only do because the money was love, but you play me like a drum but I think you call it love. I only do it so I can work you, and I make sure that you don't see good. One thing was in your fight on me. Can I get my Montclair back here? Back now.
Okay, so that's Toronto, rough draft. The vocals need work. Some of the instrumentalization's a little bit off. I can hear some things I don't like, but that's like the skeleton of it. I hope you guys like it. Where are your cat and dog? I haven't seen them in a while. You don't watch my Instagram story in which, okay? Stop asking questions that is completely obvious. All you got to do is log on and click the button that has a little red circle around my face, and then you can see everything that goes on behind the scenes. This is the show, and I will not be distracted during the show by my children. You worry about your own goddamn kids. How about that? You got kids you ain't taking care of. Why you worry about my pussy and my damn canine? Okay? Okay, you worry about yourself. That's what you need to worry about. Y'all done got me turned up in this motherfucker, okay? Welcome back to a wonderful episode, morning, matinee, whatever the hell it is, show, Ratchivity show. I'm going to bring in someone very special who's going to assist me today. This is someone who is very, very dear and true to my heart. This is my game mother, Lovely. She is a brilliant spiritualist. Our spirituality coincides very, very well. She is the feminine to my masculine, the masculine to my feminine. And if she wasn't my game mother, I'm pretty sure we would be in a polyamorous situation. Great at giving advice, great in getting your spirit right, but even more so, great with intimacy, whether that's deepening the intimacy with yourself, whether that is learning self-love or loving of another partner or partners. She is an amazing intimacy doula. And without further motherfucking gay ado, I need to invite my gay mother into this live video with us and with you. Introducing Lovely Laveau. Give me heart emojis all around. Hello, mother.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am so well. I see you got the sage piped up like your daughter does.
Please.
Okay. So introduce yourself, Lovely, before I brag on you.
Sure. No problem at all. My name is Lovely Laveau. I am an intimacy doula as well as a life spiritualist. I'm here to help you get more in tune with yourself, your partner, and anything else that you need, that connection with, as well as just giving life. Because mother has lived,
honey,
a lot.
Okay, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, I'm sharing people that are very close to me. Do you know that kind of friend that you manifest in your world that you can go a year without talking to, and then you pick up the phone and she gives you exactly what you need? Well, when you book with her, you're going to get that energy every single time. I would not have been able to get through my journey to Los Angeles without you. And I don't know if I've elaborated enough or given you enough credit for this, but I'll say that I was on the phone with you damn near every day, losing my motherfucking mind going across the country. And she has this calming ability. And my mother has this too, but it's my mama. So you look at her a little differently. You're my game mind, so I look at you a little bit more differently too. She fueled me with the confidence, the courage, and the self-worth to know, even though I'm stepping into the unknown, doing something that she hasn't even done, I got it. And because of you, I did get it. So thank you for that, Mom. I really, really appreciate it. So with that being said, what is intimacy doula in? Can you explain exactly what that is?
Absolutely. I can actually tell you how I started with this. So
Okay.
I actually started as an intimacy massage coach. So
okay.
What I would do is go to couples' homes and teach each other how to touch each other to make sure that they became more close, more intimate. And then I started to realize that a lot of these couples had some unlocked trauma. They had some need for a liaison, for someone to talk to them, to figure out what's this barrier that we have between us, and realize that a lot of couples were afraid to talk about their deep, intimate things with each other. So I said, okay, that's something here. And so basically what I do is talk to people who have any kind of sexual traumas. Even if you don't have sexual traumas, if you just want to become more in touch with your sexuality and who you are and who you think you are, or if you don't even know who you are, you're trying to figure it out. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be your co-pilot. I'm gonna help you get to where you need to be.
And honestly, in order to administer that type of counsel, you have to know who you are. And I will say that's one of the things that bonded us in terms of the year-long friendship that it's been 10 years. The 10-year long, it's been like 11, 12, right?
It's been 15.
Damn, don't tell my age, girl.
In 08.
It was 08. It might be 14 going on. But the notion and the point that I guess it was underlying in that is real recognize real. We met at a time when I was, I guess, finding myself, but I was so strong in who I thought I was that she consoled me after I cursed out somebody coordinating a fashion show because he was talking to me like he was crazy. And she comes outside, she said, "Baby, you got my vote." I said, "What?" We've been tight like this ever since. So it is my pleasure to share you with my audience. If you were to give anybody some advice about, I guess you could say, deepening the self-love with themselves in terms of your practices, what would you just generically tell them? Masturbation?
Well, not initially.
Oh, okay.
The first thing is to be honest with yourself with what it is that you like. And that is the biggest hurdle that I've noticed with a lot of my clients is that they were afraid to acknowledge what it is that got them off. And once we get past that hurdle, we start uncovering a lot of things. And then you realize, oh, I'm not crazy. I'm not weird. I'm not the only one who's into this. I'm not the only one who enjoys these things. That's the first thing is, baby, you got to get yourself where you need to be. I'm trying to be kind of,
and you're like the guide to get them there through
100%.
touch and that's a sensation that a lot of psychics don't acknowledge. I know a lot of healers acknowledge the sensation of touch and physical affection. How do you think that quarantine has affected the masses in terms of your expertise when it comes to physical touch and things of that nature? Are we distant now as a species?
It changed a lot, because when I transitioned from the massage portion of it and just more of the doula portion of it, anyone who knows anything about any doula, that just means coach.
Mm-hmm.
That means that I'm coaching you through certain things. So now I'm not as hands-on. What I am now is, if your partner's here, I'm going to coach your partner to do what they need to do.
Got it.
As far as the quarantine, it did stop a lot of the personal interaction that I was able to have in the house and things like that. So that was a little bit difficult. But I'm happy for Skype.
Yeah, and this way of
things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So it stopped a lot of things. It kind of shook my confidence a little bit. Like, can I still do this
virtually? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But hell, I worked at home.
And let me tell you the truth. Me and Lovely's work ethic is like this. You know what I'm saying? We've always been able to generate coins for ourselves, and we're always extremely hardworking too. And it's interesting. I saw an article that, the only reason people went to an office in the first place was to be micromanaged by the people that were employing them, because everything technically, except for serving food, can be done on a computer at your house. So even this can be done, and I'm just thrilled to be able to introduce you to the process of doing it. Again, her sessions are available right now on my website, on the Bootz advisory portion of the website. She's a doula, and she's also a spiritual life coach as well too. Got me through some things. And what would you? Two questions before we get started. The first one is gender and sexuality all fluid across the board? I know it's an abstract question, but I had it in my mind to ask you, because I'm a boy, girl, boy. This to a T, and I really don't fit on the spectrum of, oh, he's transgender, oh, he's a girl, oh, he's a dude. I get called he, she. Pronouns don't really bother me. But is it fluid for everyone, and I'm just expressing the fluidity, or is it isolated in constructs of society? What would you say?
What I have learned is it's all individualized. So for me, everything is fluid, no matter what it is.
Okay.
But there are some people who hold on to what they've been taught because it has become who they are. And that doesn't mean that they're wrong.
Interesting.
It doesn't mean that they're incorrect. It just means that that's who they are. And so you have, cisgender, you have non-binary, you have all of these different things. And the first thing I want people to understand is that your gender identity and your sexual preference are not
the same
thing.
They're not. And
I need y'all to understand that.
I mean, all you got to do now is like watch Euphoria, where the girl was transgender, but she still fell in love with Rue. So you know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen it, but I'm gonna trust you.
Okay. It's a good show. A little dramatic, but we live for the drama, chat sometimes. And last question: what would a session with you be like? And the reason I asked that question, because on your forum you did put sexuality and gender identity, and I assume that type of information would help you counsel better as a doula, correct? You need to know like kind of what perspective they're coming from. And last question before we get started reading my girl, and she is going to stick around for the readings, would be, what would be a typical session like with you? They go to my site, they pay, they book you, and then what happens?
I'm going to contact you. I like to do everything face-to-face if I can, video chat. And I'm going to let you talk, because sometimes that's a lot of my sessions is you just getting some things off to me, whether they're, like I said, past traumas that you're dealing with, or if you're just like, girl, I have not had an orgasm in 2 months. What's going on?
Yeah.
And then we got to start doing some unblocking. So it's really going to depend upon each individual person, what it is that you need, because I'm going to design everything and every session to your particular need, because everyone is different. But at the session, my goal for you is to feel better about who you are, and just realize that no matter what it is that you need, it's okay. And someone's going to love that about you, but you got to love that about you first. And that's my only goal. I
am so thrilled to give you an amplifier, sis. I mean, you, even just listening to you say that, I could cry, because it's you're an extremely powerful creature, Ma. Like, and I know that you were nervous about putting yourself out there like this, and you've changed my life. You've been the angel in the midst of hell that I tend to put upon myself to help others, and I just thank you. Thank you. And it's my pleasure to share not only my audience with you, but share business with you. Just thank you. I love you.
Okay, I told you from day one. I said I got you. And I promise you, and I ain't never left that.
You have it. As many times as you had to hold me back from beating ass and cussing people out, Chad.
Wait, hold on. You remember that time you had to carry me out the club?
Oh my
God.
God. Yes. And her hands are registered, people. Like she's a professional fighter. So she can't fight. So anytime a bitch try me and she pipe up, I'll be like, oh, no, not her. Anybody but her. We pull her out when it's time, okay? But right now, it is definitely time to start reading these girls. I'm going to be reading from the tip jar. I'll throw you the ball, and you can kind of direct it in the way that you see fit. Is that cool with you?
Sure.
All right, let's work this thing on out. You can drop your questions down below. You can use heart emojis for Lovely. Use boot emojis for me if you have any questions for her. And again, Lovely, this is a carefree round here, Chad. You watch, you know who your child is, Chad. You know what I'm saying? So it's not too deep. We're gonna start off with Ernesto that has a 6-month reading. He wants to know, I've been struggling with my mental health, friendship, spirituality, work, and a lot seems to be unclear. You weren't clear of where I'm headed. What's going on with my current path in the next 6 months? Let's see what's going on with you. So the problem is you don't have any goals set forth. You're just kind of on autopilot. And if you're on autopilot right now, especially after this pandemic, you are going to accumulate some negative energy. Because of that, it's causing you mental strain and complacency. The elder shows up in June of 2022, though, which makes me think that that's when you have like a wake-up moment or a euphoric moment. And then after that, things to start to level out, especially with finances, and you have a spiritual awakening happening after the summer of 2022. What would you say about being complacent? How would you get out of that space, Mom?
Get out of the house. So what happens when you get complacent, you have to change your surroundings. That's the first thing that you need to do. As soon as I get that moment of, okay, I'm just at this plateau, I got to move.
That's so interesting. And it's so interesting how you relate, like, anyways, like spirituality to the physical realm. I never would have said that. You know what I'm saying? I would have said, bitch, you need to write down some goals. So that's so lit. Very good perspective you have. Okay, financial reading over here for Frida. You're irresponsible with your coins. Hey, Boots, will I work with David and CDLs? Boostopia is in reverse. If so, it's only temporary. Am I already intimate with the person I'm going to have a baby with? Please and thank you. The quarantine card is in reverse. This says it is a possibility. It's not definite. It's not set in stone, but it is a possibility for you. And convolution shows up upright as well here too. Hey, Ma, do you deal with fertility or anything like that?
Yes, actually. So, of course, the second thing that I do is jewelry making. So, of course, for African American bodies, I make waist beads. So what that does is for women or uterus holders, I'll say that. Uterus one doesn't identify.
Okay.
It pulls the power from your uterus. This is a very spiritual, Africanized, West African process where it pulls the power from your uterus to manifest the things that you need to manifest. There are different herbs that you can take to help with fertility, different practices that you can take to help with fertility. And also, I tell people all the time, go to the doctor and just make sure that you are able to do this. And if they tell you no, we're going to figure out a way to get a yes.
Beautiful. So you are knowledgeable about the herbs and the spirituality behind the beads and jewelries that individuals adorn themselves with to bring forth desired results. Beautiful. Correct. Somebody says don't smoke.
No.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, can they trust their friends? And I did pull the card while she was speaking. The answer is no. The guy with card shows up right there a little bit two-faced. We've experienced that. No need to talk about it. Well, I get married to my fiance Stanley in July. Postponed, delayed, not denied. Have you ever been engaged or anything like that?
Yes.
Did you?
You see, I
Okay, a slight bit delayed, and this is just schedule conflicts. I don't feel like it has to do with the structure of your relationship or anything like that. Okay, beautiful. Let's come over here to Facebook. See what we got. Spiritual reading for Jamara. You have Mother Omen upright. Overbearing authority is causing you to be insecure about who you are. Have you ever had a boss or anything like that that made you that belittled you and made you feel like you were less than, Mom?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what you have to do is just stand firm in who you are. Once you know who you are, no one else outside is going to shake that.
Beautiful. I love that. We look alike. we kind of favor a little bit, don't we? Will my clothes arrive on time? Yes, they will. Jezebel is in the verse, just in the nick. It's saying dick of time. Yeah, hey, Boots, it's my birthday. I love you. Happy birthday to you. Take it.
Oh, no. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rosetta.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, and she can sing, bitch. Put you on the spot and you knock it out the park. Go by. Happy birthday, friend. Let me give you a card. The apprentice card shows up upright. A companion or lifelong partner will surface soon. This is before the month of June of 2022 for you, okay? Who the hell is this? Down here. Karen. Can you tell me how to increase my finances over the next few months? 1, 2, 3. This says step out on faith. Now, normally I wouldn't say no shit like this. Okay, I always say, you know, have a cushion as you are making a transition from one way of making money to another. But this says next month, make an educated leap of faith, and it will manifest the results you're looking for. Have you ever had to do this, Ma? Talk about it.
Yes, I walked away from corporate America and I didn't look back.
She didn't.
And it's scary. But sometimes you just got to do it for yourself.
And it took some time and some encouragement for you to do that. But it's a courageous thing. But you also did it knowing that you're a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Knowing what you're capable of doing. And hey, this is a part of that. So make sure you guys look her up on my website, Book Lovely or Kanisha Murphy right now. She's right next to Sierra Graham. What do you think of Sierra's debut yesterday? It was good, wasn't it?
It was so good. I'm so proud of her.
I know. I'm proud of you. Y'all are doing the damn thing. Will my person be here soon? Yes, they're forthcoming, but you do have a hot boy girl summer first. Hey, and you better get with Lovely Laveau, and she'll teach you how to have an orgasm without even touching yourself. How did I both say? The psychic does show up upright, so I do believe that you will get a plethora of individuals that come forth. Flocka also shows up upright, which talks about feeding the flock. Girl, you might be. That's why I said over the summer you might be feeding the flock. Have you ever fed the flock, Ma?
Let me tell you something, in my youth.
Okay, Ravish also shows up in reverse as well here too. I say date. You know, this construct of having a partner has been ingrained in us from generation to generation because of survivalism. Social Darwinism makes people partner together and build tribes of people to support, you know, a moving notion here. But now we're in an age and a day and age where, I mean, I'm single. I try to date and stuff like that, but look what I was able to do by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a partner to survive, but everybody like a little icing on the cake if you ask me. What you got to say about that?
I say date while you can, especially if you don't have any attachments. Enjoy your life. Stop thinking that you have to have a partner in order to be happy. Be happy with yourself. Come in your house and just sing naked if you need to.
Every day.
Start there. Start there.
Every day. Oh, and if you don't mind me asking, what is your gender and sexuality so that people know?
I do identify as cisgendered female. Okay. I am pansexual. That means if I like you, I like you. Just don't be crazy.
Okay, cool. I like that. So can we explain what cisgender is? That's a new term. And I actually learned it when I had to cuss out one of the people I looked up to, Laomi Mizrahi, on the internet. She said cisgender women were coming to her. I said cis. My girls ain't got no cis. Bitch, what the fuck you talking about? What is a cisgendered person? Is that somebody who identifies their gender to their anatomy?
Basically, what you are identified at birth or assigned at birth, you identify as. That's simply what that means. And you know what that means.
If you got a dick, you a nigga. If you got a coochie, you a bitch. Okay. Yeah. But everybody knows it's nigga, bitch, nigga. You know, it's everywhere. Okay, I got you. Dominique in the building. Does he live with his baby mama? Yup. Is Donato back with his baby mama? Yup. He never left. Is Donato seeing someone else? His baby mama. Damn. But I also feel like he still tries to maintain connections with people that he's either had interest in or has had sexual relations with before. Don't let him lead you on, sis. In that case, you know, if the dick is good, I would just use him as a booty call, but I wouldn't try to develop too much of a strong feelings for this person. What would you say about this situation, girl?
Anytime you have to ask those questions, the answer is always yes.
Yeah.
And get what you need from that person, but if you already have that kind of soul tie, it's time to break that, because there's no way to just have sex without the emotion if the emotion is already there.
Can I ask, is to do though? Like, is it possible to have sex with someone and not be somewhat emotionally invested? Is that a dude trait or?
No.
Okay.
It's doable.
Okay.
But if the emotions are already there, if
you don't want to fan the flames. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. Okay, quick reading. So I won my court case, like you said. I think he is going to appeal. What's next for me? Thank you. His appeal ain't gonna have no merit. I don't even think he is gonna appeal. I feel like he has a defeatist attitude, and he might torture you a bit. But this is you walking away with peace and with your kids. Okay, so peace be still. Let him use you. Okay, y'all, I need videos of this, okay? It was a gesture that me and my client Jeray created yesterday. It said, let him use you. I need video. Tag me in these videos. Let him use. You got to embrace and use. And they in the squad right now talking about some, he can use my neck, my back, and all type of stuff. But that's the gesture. I'm going to do a video on Friday, for Fan Friday. Let him use you. Tag me in those videos. Do it, man.
Let him use you.
All right, there you go. That is it. That's powerful. Ooh, power in that right there. Ooh, there's power in that right there. Gilda. It's Gilda down here. But first, let's do a couple of laps, y'all. What year will I be in a relationship? Thank you. This one, 2022. Hey, Boots, can I get a general reading, please, for Shay? T'Challa shows up upright, slowly evolving. I feel like this deals with your money. You've planted seeds for, or this could be a relationship. There's something that you're trying to grow and build, and it's doing so naturally, and you're not acknowledging the progress that has already been made. Just because something is slowly developing doesn't mean it's not coming to you. My mother, gay mother, when I say mother, that's gay mother, and I call my mama. Okay, know the vernacular. That's mother. Okay, mother dear. My mother is mama. Okay, now with that being said, talk to them about the metaphor you gave me about preparing food. You know, that was so good, and I feel like it relates to this baby girl's question over here. Something's taking a long time to be prepared for her, and I think she's growing impatient in the process. Give them what you gave me. Give them that.
Absolutely. So a lot of times we like to compare our plates to other people, right? So if you go to a restaurant and you have ordered the finest of fillets with all the fixings, the trimming, and you want it cooked just the perfect way, but you see someone that came after you and they order a plate of nachos and their food comes out before yours, you cannot look at that plate of nachos and like, well, where's mine? You got to remember what you ordered.
Hey!
Specially prepared for you. That's going to take some time to get the right cut, get it simmered the right way, and cook that medium rare steak the way that you need it with all the trimmings.
And if you're Caucasian, you're going to eat it rare.
You get. Yeah. Okay.
Such a fucking good metaphor, girl. That metaphor right there got me through. And I know y'all remember me talking about that food preparing metaphor last week. So that's where it originated from. And she gave me that about 3 years ago. And it still resonates with me very powerfully. If it resonated with you, give me food emojis in the comment section, okay? And Lovely is bookable on my website, Boots Advisors. Lovely, reintroduce yourself mid-show.
My name is Lovely Laveau, your intimacy doula, as well as your life spiritualist. I am here for you. Now, on the website, it is under Kenesha Murphy. No problem. That's still the same person. If you see blue hair, it's me.
Beautiful blue hair it is, too. All right, Gilda. What is he hiding about sex with me? What's going on with him? He's not being faithful. I'll throw you the ball on that in a minute. And I don't feel like he has an STD or anything, but I feel like he is intimate with others, which is might affecting his libido when it comes to you. Because he's seeing someone else, he's not as interested as he was in you, girl. That's what I feel. How long will it be before we have sex again? It could be this weekend if you book Lovely Laveau. But this actually says in May of 2022, around my birthday, which is May 20th, 2022 of this year. I was told I shouldn't marry C. Can you tell me why? Because he's not faithful. The strength card is in reverse. And also, because you have these questions, you're constantly in a relationship questioning what it is he's doing or what it is you're doing in terms of the relationship. Girl, talk to her. Talk to Gilda right quick, because I read a lot on her, and I think she needs a woman's touch. Give it to her.
Absolutely. If you are in a situation where you are in constant fear of what am I doing wrong? What am I messing up? What is this? What is that? The first thing you need to do is get that security within yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something. You cannot worry about what someone else is doing when you ain't around, because they're going to do what they're going to do when they're going to do it. And you need to find that peace within yourself, because a lot of times as women, and I'll say it's cisgendered women, we will waste so much of our time that we could be doing what we need to do. Focus on what another grown-ass person is doing.
Not just women, girl. It's nigga bitches, too.
Oh, yeah. Y'all do that. Y'all do that.
Is there a thing where, like, I mean, you talk to me individually about me liking pretty things and me getting goo gaga over niggas. But is there a thing with expressive gay men who give everything? Is that like a trait with us, or is it just me?
No, it is definitely a trait, and I won't just say gay men. I'll say people in the LGBTQ community in general.
You get a little taste of something, you hold on to it.
A lot of that comes from so many years of feeling less than, or feeling not accepted, or feeling like you're weird, or all of those things. From just, especially in our community, being Black. So you have so much of that you're holding on to, so where when you get something, you hold on to it by any means necessary.
Any means, no matter if they're cheating on you, you know what the fuck going wrong, but you still try to.
Because you feel like you've lost so much around you from other people that you love, family or other friends that may have cut you off when they found out you came out, things like that. So those things start to translate in your relationship to where you hold on, and that's why you see a lot of women who like other women. They'll like each other on the Thursday, and they've been moved in by that next Wednesday.
Like-minded frequencies type of thing. Thank you for the clarity on that. I wanted to ask. General reading for, we have Jalexis Martin down here. Jalexis, you ain't getting none. The lust card is in reverse. But actually, if this is in terms of finance, your facial expression when I looked up was great. The lust card is in reverse. This could be a wish fulfillment for you too. You no longer have to desire it because it's yours now. So I feel like that's more along the lines because Cerberus is in reverse. You feel a sense of freedom next month for you. You're a little bit frivolous with money over the summer, rightfully so, because we didn't have 2 summers. And your leg is out. You feel very empowered leading out of the summer because I feel like you got promoted or a new type of job. Relations are shifty though. People that you once were cool with, you're not cool with any longer, especially going into the summer. Can you speak to them, speak to people on behest of that? Like, people that you grew up with, strong connections. We know a few, and that are no longer able to be on your journey. How talk about that process and I guess being comfortable in the space of that transition.
Anytime elevation or evolution happens, elevation happens, and separation happens. And we have to stop being and feeling bad about that separation. That doesn't mean that there's any love lost. That doesn't mean that there's any beef. There's anything like that. It's just everybody can't go on your journey with you, and that's okay. Because we have mutual friends that are still where they were when we were in college. We back?
You said it, I didn't.
Okay. So, and you just have to understand, what, I love you, and I'm gonna have to love you from over here. That doesn't mean I don't love you, but I got to do this.
And I'll be honest, everybody who I separated from, I still have an immense amount of passion for. Even if we did have a falling out on the way out, I maybe I'm still hurt. I don't know. But what I do feel is I wish them well, literally.
Because I was about to read you.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You my mother. You know.
For you have the affinity for pretty things, like we told you. So everyone has always been around. Your circle has always been very beautiful.
They have.
No matter what it is, they had this either this inner light or this external light that was just beautiful. And for you, it was like Pokemon. You want to collect all the beautiful things around you.
Yeah.
So when you started to lose them, it was almost, you felt like you was losing kind of that validity for yourself.
Interesting.
And I had to be like, baby, they were drawn to you for something, but you also need to identify leeches. People know, because you're so transparent with who you are, people know what to cling on to get you. They know that you like pretty things because you're so transparent. So what are they going to do? Give you the best version of themselves.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Because I'm seeing the bitches out the time though, like, hell.
Yeah, you do. Everybody who you said ain't gonna make it ain't made. And the interesting part is we don't share a friend circle. Like we have a connection, but I chill with people that you don't chill with. So it keeps it very, very because you're not in it, you can look outside of it and say, this ain't it. This ain't gonna work. I love you. Very insightful. She is bookable on my website right now. Kanisha Murphy, your love or intimacy doula. We have 3 more questions to get through, and then I'm gonna let everybody go. I suspect the guy in education class is into guys. Does he like me, and would he even progress into anything? He is bisexual. Okay, so this is, as you can see upright, Ivy is a girl. In reverse, Ivy is a boy. Okay, so he is he likes femininity, and I will say that he does have an affinity towards you too. The spirit card shows up in reverse. This is a coy attraction to, nothing too in depth because I don't think y'all know each other like that. But you have successfully attracted him, and I think you can suck his dick if you wanted to. Do you give tips on giving fellatio?
I do. Actually, I used to do seminars.
Shit. I was just playing with them, bitch. I didn't even know that.
The pandemic stopped. We had a seminar that was supposed to come
Would you do a seminar on that? I mean, this is something I could promote. Like, okay, so I'm gonna drop an intimacy, and it can be like a dual class between the two of us. I'll teach them the spirituality behind the solar plexus and the anahata chakra, and you teach them how to suck dick.
Well, I can also teach them how to do cunnilingus as well, because you know I am
licensed. Baby, intimacy doula is her name, and it ain't the game, honey. It's what she do. Love read, please. This is about loving yourself, Lisa Richardson. Okay, it says that because you don't have an inner love, you don't have an inner light, so nothing is drawn to you. Oh my God, that light reference goes along with this dream I had about fireflies. Holy shit! Thank you. Thank you, Mom. Take a very special person to touch me. Anyway, well, you know, in the right way. Anyway, loving yourself is a part of the process for you, my friend. The Phantom card also shows up upright, which suggests that there could be some demons from your past that you're coping with. This could be in the form of trauma. Last question I'll throw to you really quickly. What would be your number one advice on loving yourself? How do you do that? Masturbation?
Okay, we'll get to the masturbation portion of the segment one day, but it's not today.
Okay.
The first thing of loving yourself is to forgive yourself. That has been everyone's stumbling block with self-love, because everyone likes to talk about self-love because social media has made it such a it thing, but y'all don't want to do the work. You have got to identify things that you have done, said, or experienced, and forgive you and realize this is a part of the journey. This is life. You're going to fuck up. You're going to mess up. You're going to do things wrong. You're not perfect, and you got to forgive yourself first. Then forgive other people. Now, don't forget, so you don't go through it again.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to forgive, and when you forgive, let it go.
Beautifully said. All right, we got one more over here. We're gonna do a lap, and then I'm gonna play a game of tarot roulette. And I got a good 5 minutes before my girls today. Let's get it. When will I find work that will make up for my full-time job? You bought a yes or no question. Can you talk about insubordination, mother, please?
Yes. If you don't follow the rules, then you're not gonna get no results. And I don't understand how you can't follow simple rules of yes or no.
The answer to your question is no. Baby, when will I find the thing of you'll get a full-time job by May of 2022. Don't do this shit again. Don't buy the cheapest thing on the menu and ask for something that's $5 more expensive. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit refresh, see what we got left. Yeah, we do got some yes or no questions going down. Will the sexual intercourse I had Sunday cause me to get any type of STD, STI, or HIV? No, but it's a good, healthy scare for you to have this, though, because it keeps you protected, okay? Just don't be paranoid after the fact. I don't feel like that orgy you had is going to render you any STDs, okay? This for Amaya. My business. It's a yes or no question. The answer is yes. The porcelain card is, I don't know, girl. They're just insubordinate. The porcelain card is in reverse. This basically suggests that you don't put value into your business. So how can someone else? I need you to polish it up a little bit before you represent it to the world. Facebook, I'm going to let you go now because your phone is about to die. Join me on Instagram at BOOTZTAROT. I love you. Yeah. By Facebook, it's just me and YouTube. Now, girl, let's do a couple of these for free. If you got questions for Lovely, go ahead and ask her the questions in the comment section using heart emojis, general advice, and she is a tad bit clairvoyant. So let's see what questions you want to pick up. Can you see the questions scrolling, Mama?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I'll give you the floor for a good 2 minutes while I get my damn life right.
I'm gonna see if I get any heart. So I'm gonna look.
Okay. No, yes, go ahead and pursue Joshua. That's okay. What's next for Jay and I? There's a trial, but then there's peace after the trial that makes you eat that vagina in the best way. Do you get vagina eat classes?
That's what cunnilingus is.
Mm-hmm. Your moon is in reverse in terms of your love life, Naja. Don't expect any changes. Right now, consistent energy is there. How can you overcome, and this will be the last one we do, overcome sexual inhibitions caused by relationship traumas? Good question from another Boots advisor, Miss Mione. What would you say? How do you overcome sexual traumas involved in what? I don't.
A relationship.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. That's going to be a personal one-on-one thing because I need to know what the trauma is. Mm-hmm. The first thing is uncovering what the trauma is and being vocal about it, and getting it out, because we repress a lot of those things, and that's what keeps it festering, and that's what keeps it continuing to grow, and it actually blocks your root and sacral chakra, which you don't want. So the first thing is we need to vocalize what they are, and figure out if that's something that we can overcome.
When she talks about blocking the chakras, it's like being spiritually constipated in an area of intimacy. So you definitely want to see someone like Lovely. Again, let me reintroduce really quickly. This is my gay mother, Lovely. And she's lovely. She's lovely. Yeah. And basically you can book her on my website right now. She is an intimacy doula and spiritual life coach. Reintroduce yourself before I let you go, my love.
Once again, my name is Lovely LeBeau or Kenesha Murphy, whichever you prefer. I am here to help you out with all of your intimacy needs, whether it's working through your traumas or working through yourself and getting your stuff together. As well as if you just need a motherly touch or a big sister touch to get you through some things in life, I'm here to help you, and I'm as open to you as I can be. Just don't be crazy, because I do not mind telling you no.
Beautiful. Everyone, my gay mother, beautiful light, beautiful energy. Follow her on Just Me Lovely. She also got an OnlyFans too, but you're gonna have to go to her page to see what that's about. And I love you, and I'll see you later. Oh, promote, go.
As well as I do have a business, Lovely Waist and Adornments, which I make handmade bracelets, rings, nose cuffs, waist beads, chokers, necklaces, everything. So if you need any of those things, follow me on Instagram. I got you.
And they're spiritually enchanted stuff too, for purpose, yes. So yeah, her stuff is really, really fucking good. And I think I'm gonna order and carry some in my store myself. Okay. So I know how to get you, girl, and then we'll get done. Everyone say goodbye to Miss Lovely by giving me a bunch of heart emojis. I love you, Ma. See you later. That's my girl. All right, y'all. Lovely LeBeau, everyone. Make sure you look her up. Book her. She's on the website right now. I'm going to throw this thing to Tarot Roulette, and I'm going to get out of your hair in the next 60 seconds, okay? Hey, Boots. And make sure you join Squad, because I'm going to be giving away some free sessions with my advisor. Somebody said, shame on you. Shame on your mama, bitch, for having somebody that says shame on me. Kiss the blackest part of my ass. Hi, Boots Financial Reading, please, for Willow Plans. Yes, abundance is here. Strength in partnership too. Don't be afraid to partner with somebody to get the coins that you are looking for. And Facebook is gone. Okay, forgot about them. All right, love reading, please, for Gape. I watched some Gape porn last night when the asshole was protruding out of the damn solar plexus. Sus card is in reverse. A makeover is in store. Make me over, and then I think that you'll get what you need. With that being said, I love y'all bitches, but I'm out of here, okay? I have some clients to see, and I got some trees to roll up before the end. So I love you guys very, very much. Make sure that you follow me on all social media. You can book my private appointments right now. You're having a girl. Sorry, I saw a question. I had to answer it. You can book me privately right now for the month of April. 25% off of everything using code Grammys on my website. If you got a text message reading yesterday, it will be answered by 12 noon tomorrow. Y'all bought 798 of them, and I'm trying to pace myself, girls. If you have any customer service concerns, please watch the first part of this video so that you are in order with the housekeeping that was just done. I love you. I thank you so much. If this is your first time tuning in, it has only begun. Scroll back. I've been doing this. I'm the OG at this, and I love you guys very, very much. Thank you so much for all of the love and support. I'll see you guys later. And this is a preview of my song LA with an alternative ending we recorded last night. I wonder how it sounds on this speaker. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Boots, over and out.
I remember you ripped me, I swore that I would catch you. Now I like just getting ass, money and fame, people who give a fuck. Remember they laughed at me, now they seeing me on TV. It's crazy, everybody who came against me is looking like me now. They sounding like me now, just wanna stand out in the crowd. No one notices the unoriginal, and they should have that power. I remember seeing you and then I was you. Sorry and I feel you for this song. I feel your necklace, you're unoriginal, and you have to walk. I go to LA, but I'm trying to show you. I go back to Charlotte from LA to show you. First week in LA, in my car on Malibu, I can't say I was, I'm living the dream, and I knew that they would fall down. Muscle cat syndrome, empty and hot tubs. I lost my mind in clubs, and it's crazy cause the people looking like me, they sounding like me now. Just wanting to stand out in the crowd, no one notices, they're unoriginal, and they should have blacked out.